Burnt it once, yeah me too. Now we're cooking like pros, kinda it'll do. Flipping it wrong, but it still tastes right. Bushcrafty cooks, we feast tonight. And as always, happy cooking.
Hey guys, welcome back. It is, me, Bushcrafty. Yeah, I'll get it out. Bushcrafty Cooks. Today we are going to make a very budget meal. This dates back to Depression era times when things were kind of bad. You could say it kind of like that now. So again, this is another budget meal. This is called Hoover Stew. Now, there's many ways of doing this. For those who don't have the money and stuff, a lot of things were substituted within this. So it's kind of, add this can, add that can type of thing. But we're going to start out with 1 medium onion diced. And we're going to throw it in our Instant Pot. That way I don't have to cook a bunch of dishes. Everything's going to be in that. So we're going to go ahead and toss that in over here. Cut the rest of this up. And like I said, this was a staple back then. This was, if you did have the meat, which the meat that's usually that goes into this is hot dogs. Because hot dogs, you can get a pack of hot dogs pretty cheap. And that's what we're using, a cheap thing of hot dogs. We're going to go ahead and slice these puppies up. Like so. Oops, run away. My counter and everything is clean, so chill out, people. Oh, you can't use that one. It's a dirty one. Now, if it falls on the floor and I pick it up, then you can whine about it. And to this, we are going to go ahead and add some bacon grease, because that's probably what they would use back in them days. They wouldn't go and say, oh, we need to go get some canola oil or some fancy soybean oil or whatever kind of oil that people use these days. There you go. And we're going to toss these in there. This is like one of these dump meals that I used to do. We want to get some char to these. That way we get the flavor from these hot dogs to come out. And these are some small little hot dogs, aren't they? But we're not putting these on a bun. We're just going to toss it in here. Okay. Move this over here. There we go. Get my wooden spatula. Wooden. That way people don't stop complaining about the plastics in the environment and stuff being used. Okay. That's going to go in and go sizzle for a little bit. While that's doing that, we're going to add our lovely garlic powder. We're going going to add some pepper. Yes, watch your ears. It's the pepper meal. There we go. Let me get my salt, which the salt is Himalayan salt. And you can add whatever spices you want. My grandpa used to make something similar to this, but a lot of stuff he would put in would be wild edibles. He would put in dandelions, he would put in stinging nettle, a few other things that he would add in there. A lot. It depends what was handy. You know, he would just walk outside and come back in, and he'd toss a few things in there, and that was it. But like I said, we want to get a charge to some of these. As soon as we get that done, we'll be back in just a minute. So, like always, hang tight, hang tight. Okay, as you can see, we're getting some good stuff on the bottom here. Hopefully you guys can see that through all the smoke coming through. See all that good stuff on the bottom? That's the good stuff there. That's a lot of flavor there. Go ahead and mix this up. And while this is going, make sure you have about a cup to probably 2 cups of pasta going. Whatever pasta you want to put in there. It doesn't matter. I just got regular elbows. Elbows is the cheapest thing you can get. So that's probably what be the best to do. You can get the fancy elbow, or not elbows, but the bow ties or whatever. You can get all that stuff if you want. I just got the regular old bow ties. Okay, we're going to let that go for a couple more minutes, and we're going to get our ingredients over here. Okay, like I said, that stuff on the bottom, that is money right there. It may look, oh, it's burnt, it's burnt. It's not, that's flavor. Now, you're going to add a big can of tomatoes. Usually, I like throwing the diced tomatoes, but all I could find was crushed at the moment. So that's what you get, you know, and that's the way it was. If you didn't have a can or of crushed, or a can of diced tomatoes or whole tomatoes, whatever, you would just use what you got. And that's what I'm doing. I'm using crushed tomatoes instead of diced tomatoes. But I do have a can of diced tomatoes to add to give it some texture. You can do that. You notice how I'm scraping the bottom of the pan so I get all that flavor off the bottom. And it mixes in here. I'm trying to do this without banging the camera too much. There we go. That's our first item on there. Our next one is beans. I've done it with pork and beans. I've done it with regular old pinto beans. But since I've done this, baked beans, a can of baked beans, juice and all. You're going to add those in there. Let's see if I get the rest of this out of here. Don't waste anything. There we go. We're going to mix that up in there. I know, it sounds weird. It sounds weird, but go with the process. Go with the process. Our next thing is corn. Yes, corn. I know, it seems weird. It does. You don't have to tell me, I know. Get this all mixed up in here. And then we're going to put our last ingredient in here. So let me go get that over here and we'll be back in a second. Okay, now for our last ingredients is our pasta. Elbow macaroni is what I'm using. Depending on how much pasta you want to add to this, it's up to you. Trying to get this in here without banging the camera too much. There we go. Every last one of them in there. And we're just going to mix this up in here. And again, this is Hoover Stew. Look at that. Now that pasta is going to soak up that liquid that's in here. And we're going to let this cook, simmer for a couple more hours in this pot here. And just let it be. Now's the time you want to add some more spices. Another good spice is Italian spice or Italian seasoning. I'll put that much in there, teaspoon or so. That gives it enough flavor. I know it's the beginning of the year, but if you have fresh herbs to put in here, it makes it so much more better. So go ahead and mix that up. Get whatever spices you want in there, and let her be. But that's it. That's the whole shebang right there. And just let it go. Put it on simmer and let it simmer for a couple hours, and you have your meal. And that was their thing back in the day. Hoover Stew. This was, it fed a lot of people, depending on how much pasta you would put in there. It fed a lot of people on just stuff that was in your pantry. You just stick it together and bam, Hoover Stew. Anyways, guys, I hope you like this. If anybody tries it, let me know, or let me know if you've ever had this or heard about this from your parents or anything. Yes, I said parents, because like I said, my grandpa told me about this. He's made it a few times. That's the only reason I know about it. So, until next time, happy cooking.